this video I'm going to show you how to disable this Metro screen, also known as the modern UI, in Windows 8. If you have been using Windows 8 and you are a little bit annoyed because of this new modern UI, it's great if you are using a tablet or a touch screen, but if you're using a traditional desktop, Windows 8 does still have this full desktop experience. But if you notice, Microsoft has removed the start menu from this Windows 8, which we are used to. But now I'll show you how to get back to this. If you traditionally click it, you'll go back to the modern UI interface. And if you even hit the Windows key, you'll toggle between the desktop and the modern UI. But I'll show you a small free utility using which you can get back the Windows start menu. This is a free utility and it's known as the Windows Classic Shell. To get the same, just Google this Classic Shell. It's soundforge.net/project/classic shell, and you can download it here. It's just 8.5 meg, and this is the website for the same, that's known as classicshell.net. I'll list all the links of these in the YouTube show notes so you can download them easily. I have already downloaded the same, so let me show you the same, and it goes and sits in the download. Also, the Classic Shell can modify this Windows layout. If you notice, Windows 8 has this new ribbon type interface for the Explorer, and it can modify that also. Now we have downloaded this Classic Shell, and as you can see, it's around 8.5 meg in size, pretty small utility, and we're going to install it now. And as you can see, it gives us this wizard. We're going to hit next, accept terms of conditions, and as you can see, we're going to install the Classic Explorer, the start menu, and the Classic Shell update. You can disable the Classic Explorer if you want, but for this demo I'm going to enable everything. We hit the next and accept, and now it's going to install this, and we are almost done now. And it gives you a readme. Let me close this now. And if you just notice here, we are getting back the Windows start menu, and if I click on the same for the first time, this gives us some of the settings. So let's look at the same. By default, we have the classic Windows one that we saw in Windows 95 and Windows 98. We have the Windows XP style and also the Windows 7 style. I'm going to select the Windows 7 style, and as you can see, it gives us a prompt that will reset it. It's okay. We press yes, and now we should have this classic style start menu. As you can see, again, now Windows 8 is a lot familiar and it's similar to Windows 7 now. So I feel this is a great utility again, and from here directly you can get access to your computers, control panel, etc. And this makes Windows a lot more easier to use, for example like Windows 7. And as you can also see, as we did allow this Classic Shell to modify Windows Explorer, the menus are also modified, but you can disable that if you would like. Again, still this Classic Shell has all the options. For example, if you go back to the programs and go to the Classic Shell and hit this Classic Start menu settings, from here you can select the type as I had mentioned before, and you can also go to the basic settings. As of now, if you hit the Windows key, it will default open up the Classic Shell, but if you want to open the Windows start screen, you can select that, and I'm going to do that. And now if you hit back the Windows key, you get back to this modern UI interface. So again, it's totally customizable. As you can see, this is a great utility, I would say, if you're going to use the Windows 8 a lot in the desktop mode. It gives you a lot of options, and it's completely free. I have been using this Classic Shell for a couple of days, and I'm pretty happy with this application because it gives us the familiar interface that we are used to with Windows XP or Windows 7, and it just makes the transition from Windows 7 to Windows 8 a lot more easier if you're not using it like a tablet. I hope you found this video helpful. That's it for now. This is Ranjit from tech2buzz.com, and I hope to see you in my next video.